name is James Bell.
And I'm Kimberly Bell.
And we are 321 Fit Life. So today we're going to have a little conversation about how to set your goals, okay? Last week we kind of went through how to come up with your maintenance calorie intake, meaning knowing how many calories that it takes not to gain weight or actually lose weight is going to help you kind of figure out what you're going to do in order to lose weight. Like negative 500, minus 500 calories will help you lose about a pound a week. You can do more. It depends on what your energy, how much exercise that you're doing, your daily movements kind of, makes a difference. But I always suggest that someone at least starts off with minusing about 500 calories under their maintenance calorie intake. Okay, so if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, you can take a look at the last video and it'll explain it a little bit more. But this week we're going to be talking about the next step, and that is setting your goals. Okay?
So S is for specific. You want to make sure that your goals are clear. You want to make sure that your goals are easy to understand. You want to be able to break down those goals, because when you break them down, it makes it, more doable. What you don't want to do is be too general. So you don't want to just say, I want to get healthy. What we want to really focus on is how do you plan on actually achieving those goals? So it would be more along the lines of, I want to lose weight. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start walking my dog, at least 3 days a week. So those are very specific goals that are going to help you achieve those goals.
M is for measurable. You want to be able to measure your goals so you can evaluate your progress, just plain and simple. For example, you can measure your percentage of your body fat, your body weight, also monitor how your pants fit. I'm a real big advocate of measuring how clothes fit on you, because of the fact that the scale sometimes lies because you gain muscle and things like that. So how you look, how you feel, how the clothes fit is a good way to measure your goals.
A is for attainable. You want to make sure that your goals are realistic. You also want to make sure that with your lifestyle that you have, that it's going to be something that you can actually do and accomplish with the lifestyle that you actually have. You want to make sure that your goals are not too challenging, but you do want them to be challenging enough so that it continues to keep you motivated. So a good, attainable, measurable goal would be, I want to lose 5% of my total body weight.
And that also relevant. The way you live, the way you work out, the decisions you make of how many days you're going to be working out and how many, like a lot of people may come to me and they say, man, I want to lose like 50 pounds and 2 weeks, and I want to, get ready for this cruise and things like that. And to be honest with you, like, if you haven't figured out that you need to change your eating habits and start working out a few days a week, and elevate to more days a week, if you haven't understood that, so to start off with a unrealistic type of goal is not going to be relevant to your lifestyle. Realistically, you have kids and you have a busy schedule, so slowly you have to adapt to that. Okay, and it doesn't happen overnight. You have to adapt to the eating habits that you're needing to change. You adapt to that. You don't want to just wake up, I'm going to do this. You have kids, you have a husband, you have to make food for them, you have to make food for yourself. It's not realistic. So you have to slowly but surely turn your eating habits into better eating habits, your exercise, your daily exercise into more, and do this also with the family that you have and with the job that you have and with the time that you have. So you want to make sure that it's really relevant to what your lifestyle is. and adapt to it and slowly change those bad habits into good habits.
And T is for timeline or timetable. You want to have an endpoint because that's going to actually help you get started and keep you motivated. So a good goal would be, I want to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. That's, realistic, that's attainable. You've set a timeline so you know that it's going to keep you motivated, it's going to keep you challenged, it's going to keep you focused. So, 15 pounds in 3 months, that's like, a pound to 2 pounds a week, which is about 5 or 6 pounds a month. So setting those type of goals and having that timeline is really going to help you stay on point and stay focused and keep you on track.
So, starting a program is, everyone jumps into a program beginning of the year and things like that. And, and they really want to succeed. Okay. So to me, unless you look at how to go about it, prepare just like we discussed in other videos, or we're going to be discussing in other videos, prepare your food in advance so you don't make mistakes later. You have to prepare yourself to make a change, okay? And don't just jump all in and go all overboard by all the material that you're seeing, reading, watching, and then end up failing because you can't measure up to those to your own expectations of how this is. And then you look at the situation like, I can't do it, but that person did it because they that. There are people who are doing what you need to be doing with your lifestyle. There are millions of people, thousands of people, I would say, I guess, that are living your exact lifestyle who are succeeding. And they are no better than you. Okay, they are no different from you. Okay, the only thing that they've done that has helped them succeed is, number one, that they made that decision that they wanted it, and that they weren't going to give up. Okay, number two, they went about the start in a good way, and that's why we came up with. That's why we like to use this example of called SMART goals. It's because if you sit there and you understand how to go about setting your goals properly, you're not setting yourself up for failure. Okay? It is doable. I promise you it is doable. But when you walk into a situation blind, if you walk into a situation just, I'm all in, I'm going to do it, but you have no thought of how to start it, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. All right, so guys, it's not necessarily your willpower that's been the problem. It's just that you didn't start the right way. Okay, and I know that with all of those things out there, all that information out there, and even the information we're putting out, is that it becomes overwhelming. So I just want you to understand that by learning how to start your goals and how to set everything up, it's going to really help you just succeed and do it the smart way. Okay? You have to really look at all the different videos that we are kind of putting out here, because you can't jump from one place to another. You have to go in stages. So I'm so glad to be able to do that with you. And have anything else you want to add?
The main thing that that my husband, reminded me of is just take it one day at a time. Like our last video went over. Don't try to, look too far into the future, but look at something that you can do every day. Something, a better choice, a healthier choice that you can make. And if you make, healthier choices each and every day, those are going to start adding up. So the main focus would be just to get started and have a game plan. Write it down, post it on your refrigerator, post it in your bathroom. When you write down your goals, you speak them out loud, then they become a reality. So the main thing is just get started. If you, fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So We're excited about taking this journey with you, and we definitely want you to send in your videos and send in your questions, send in your testimonials, because believe it or not, it'll help people. It'll help people get started. It'll help people that have the same mindset or that have the same lifestyle as you of, okay, if she can do it or if he can do it, then I can do it. So, we want this to be interactive. We want to know how our videos are helping you. So we would love if you guys, of course, view our videos and share them. Also, we would love for you to like and subscribe to our videos so that we, can get the information out there and just know how we're impacting your lives.
So that is it. I can't really add any more to it. We'll be having some more videos, and like you said, please guys, send in these videos. And I just really want to celebrate all your achievements and be able to answer any questions you have out there. So we'll be putting a email down there, and so you can do those things. And I know y'all probably seen a lot of our videos with our group and some of our testimonies and everything, but we want to start adding testimonies on a weekly basis because, guys, you're helping others. That's one of the biggest things that helped us transition into doing what we're doing right now, because it wasn't necessarily an easy step for, or at least I could say for me, was the thought of this is about helping others. Okay, so that's it. My name is James Bell.
And I'm Kimberly Bell.
And we are
3, 2, 1 Fit Life.